Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's YunKs. Today, I'll be showing you guys the Palindrome. This is a hand cannon that you can purchase from the Crucible Quartermaster in the tower. This will cost you 150 legendary marks, and you do have to be at least rank 3 in the Crucible in order to purchase this weapon. Anyway, I do have the vendor version of it, so let's quickly go over the perks that are on this thing. So for the sites I run, True Sight IS, we have Mulligan. Missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the mag. Spray and play increase the reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty, so I run spray and play. Mulligan is also a good choice here. Rifle barrel increase range, slower reload, and casket mag increase mag size, reduce stability. So the mag size will go from 9 to 10 with casket mag on, but of course I'm gonna run rifle barrel for that extra range. And we have rangefinder for our last perk. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. Alright, so not bad perks on this thing whatsoever. Now before we get into it, I do want to mention this is an in-between hand cannon. Doesn't have the highest rate of fire or the lowest, doesn't have the highest impact or the lowest for a hand cannon. This is very similar to a Hawk Moon. Anyway, let's take a look at the aesthetics. Alright, looks pretty alright. Let's just get right into the gameplay. So, the Palindrome versus the Ultra Knife for the DPS test. It took me 17 shots to put him down, having to reload once, that reload clocking in a little over 2 seconds long thanks to spray and play. Each headshot dealing 1,925 damage, and it took me 9.5 seconds to kill him. Alright, we're moving right along into PvP, and the Palindrome will deal 86 damage to the head and 57 damage to the body, but of course this does depend on what range you're at. If you're too far away, you will definitely not get these numbers. This is a hand cannon, and it is certainly not meant for long range combat. I would say at a medium-ish distance, you will start to see a damage drop off as well as an accuracy drop off on this thing. So it'll take 3 shots to kill somebody if all your shots are headshots, or it'll take 4 shots to kill somebody if all your shots are body shots. It could also take 2 headshots and 1 body shot to kill your enemy, or if they have low enough armor, it could take 1 headshot and 2 body shots. What is the time to kill with the Palindrome? Well, let's say it takes 3 shots to kill your enemy, it'll take 0.9 seconds. Not a bad time to kill. This hand cannon most certainly can compete with most other primaries in Destiny. The Palindrome was definitely made to be used in PvP. In the Crucible, range is basically a necessity and absolutely essential on hand cannons, so having rangefinder and rifle barrel on this thing really makes for a deadly hand cannon. It felt so smooth to use, and it is easily accessible. This means you're going to be seeing a lot of Palindromes if you haven't already in the Crucible. I know I have. The roll on this hand cannon is just really hard to beat. So is this the best Crucible vendor hand cannon in the tower? Well, let's just go over it really quickly. So the new Monarchy hand cannon Free Will 3 comes with rangefinder and hammer forge. Great Crucible perks, but it's a lower impact hand cannon. Now we have the Vanguard How Dare You, comes with Luck in the Chamber and Hammer Forged. This one is also a lower impact, and I feel like Free Will 3 definitely beats this one, at least for the Crucible. And last but not least, for the vendor hand cannons in the tower, we have Future War Cult's The Whale. It comes with Firefly, Hammer Forged, and Armor Piercing rounds. It's the same archetype as the Palindrome. I would say this is more of a PvE hand cannon, pretty much due to Firefly. The Whale wouldn't be as effective as the Palindrome would be in the Crucible. Having that extra range is so vital to hand cannons, and that is why I think on paper the Palindrome definitely is the best Crucible hand cannon. Of course, that you could buy in the tower, and remember, this is just my personal opinion. Now, I have not used the other hand cannons yet, so I can't 100% judge them, and that is why I said on paper. Free Will 3 does look interesting, and it's probably going to be the next hand cannon I grab in the tower. I just don't know how I feel about those lower impact hand cannons. Anyway guys, go ahead, leave in the comments, have you purchased the Palindrome? If you have, what do you think of it? Overall, I think this is a very solid hand cannon. I had a great time with it in the Crucible, and I think if you're trying to use a nice hand cannon for PvP, you cannot go wrong with this one. You really can't. It's probably one of the most viable hand cannons I've ever used. It could be effective at much further ranges than most others. Obviously, you're not going to be sniping people with this thing, but you can certainly hit medium range fairly comfortably with this hand cannon. Of course, depending on your perception of range. Anyway guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave a sub if you haven't already if you want to see more weapon reviews similar to this one. I'm always covering weapons here in Destiny. Anyway guys, I will see you next time.